Hello, your friendly neighborhood, person here. It's Ray Sabat. I decided to touch this game for the first time in like, I don't know, 2 years. If you actually don't know, again, this game is almost 10 years old, and I consider myself a pro at it. I'm not trying to be gloaty, but again, I consider myself really good at it. I have tons of shards and all the best, weapons and stuff. That's not why I'm here. For the better half of almost a decade, I have criticized the Trpicaster. Now, if you don't know what the Trpicaster is, it does one simple thing. It will shoot 2 bolts into the ground and connect a rope between it. Now, in this game, of course, you got blast slings, you got sniper bows, like power shot bows, and you got hunter bows, and you got even like sonic weapons. Why would you use this thing? And that's what I thought for the better half of almost 9 years. Actually, almost 10 now. So I've always disregarded this, the Trpicaster. Well, that wasn't until yesterday, until I learned about how good it can be. I watched a video where this guy put a bunch of Trpicaster mines, lured a Thundjaw towards it, and it instantly killed it. I was unable to replicate it, but I have found out how good it is. Now, I'll demonstrate this. You shoot here, you shoot here, you got a Trpicast. Look at this. Whenever, why would this be useful against one of the most mighty machines in the game? Well, I'm going to show you why. There is one con in this method. The Trpicaster is, actually, no, I'm about to say it requires, vessels, but I'm confusing it with bombs. But, this thing requires metal shards, wires, and blaze, which wires can be a little bit of a pain to get if you have early game, but if you have the adept Trpicaster, this won't be a problem. You can always get the, metal shards and trade them in for, Trpicast. I'm going to demonstrate why this weapon is completely, underused by me. So this is the Thundjaw, and to keep you in the context, this is on ultra hard. And by the way, I'm going completely off script, and I'm not editing this video. I cannot, oh, whoopsie. I cannot switch this off, so I'm trying to, look, I can do that. Boom, I cannot switch off ultra hard. This is the hardest difficulty in the game. So again, it means that what happens is that I'm pretty sure your damage goes down per difficulty, but the health stays up on machines. Okay, so how bad, or how good is this? So we have a Thundjaw here. Now, we're gonna aggro him by doing using a powerful weapon called a rock. Now, he's gonna charge you. That one missed. Now, you really want to be careful, because these things do like to launch discs. And a mild disclaimer is that I do have the best gear in the game. But if you slide around like a complete pansy, and not get completely whooped like I am right now, you let it charge, then it's going to hit the... You can almost essentially, do this. If you play your cards right, you can actually get the Thundjaw killed without actually having to hit it. So it's going to hit the Trip Mine, or Trpicast. Ow. Doing a lot worse than I did yesterday. Keep your ammo up, because if you don't, you're going to get absolutely blasted. Now, I do recommend you actually, if you actually fight this like a normal person... Oh my gosh, yep, here it is. It's already stunned. Now, sometimes it'll like to swing its tail, and it'll just be completely clipped. Oh my god. You can be an absolute jerk, and, like, watch, it's gonna charge you. It didn't hit those, but I got lucky. Now, a normal person would actually, shoot the discs off, You know, because that's the most logic thing to do, because that's one of the most devastating weapons of the Thundjaw. There it goes. I have no idea why it got triggered, or why it didn't get triggered that one time. Come on, dude. As you can see, it is starting to spark, which means that it should be getting low. Again, the smart person would, strike it while it's down right now. Come on, dude. I'm a huge jerk for doing this. And there we go. Thundjaw is dead. And then, when you do that, climb up here, assert your dominance, and take your fresh 3 purple coils. And also you get a lot of shards.
No space.
Now, that was a really bad run. But regardless, that is how you take down a Thundjaw without using a bow. And if you're done, you can just go collect your traps. For over 9 years, I've basically said, wow, this is like the worst thing in the game. Now that run right there was pretty rough. But I was able to survive. Again, I'm using the shield breaker, or the shield weaver. You cannot modify this. So, if you actually are playing really skilled, then, you can, modify your armors to give you some pretty good effects. And that's how you kill Thundjaw with what once I presume to be the worst thing in the game. So, I guess this works. It doesn't really work that good in Forbidden West because of the limit. But yeah, the more you know. This is the first time you ever watched an idiot like me take down Thundjaw with only a Trpicaster.